It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Brew York Craft Brewery, and this is a can of their Remnants. It's a New England IPA coming in at 5.2% ABV. A little bit of condensation on the can. You can see it dripping off my fingers here. The beer has been out my fridge for about a good 20-25 minutes now. So I store my beer cold, and then I pull it out, leave it for 20 minutes because I want to experience the flavours from the beer. And if you over chill a beer, so if you keep a beer at about 4 degrees, you start losing malt flavours, and you definitely start losing hop flavours. And maybe, well, not so much the yeast, because it's American ale yeast generally, so there's not much of a yeasty taste anyway, but you're definitely going to lose malt flavours and a little bit of hop flavour if you chill your beer too cold, or drink it too cold. So pull it out the fridge. I'm going to say this is about probably about 8 degrees now, which is perfect for me. Let's get the beer out into a glass, see what we get. I really like this Brewcade series of beers from Brew York. I am of that era. I'm 46 years of age. I'm of that era of arcades, Dragon 32s, ZX Spectrums, Sega Mega Drives, Sega Master Systems. Got that the wrong way round. What do I have next? Commodore Amiga. I had a Commodore Amiga, then I had a PlayStation 1, and then I had a PlayStation 3 for a little bit. Then I had an Xbox, then a PlayStation 3. And then Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox One X. I'm still a gamer. Still loving Elden Ring. So you have a look at that can. That screen there, that 1980s screen, remember the old kind of tellies that you used to rub your fingers on and touch your mate and give him a big electric shock? A static shock, I should say. Rub the TV screen like that and then touch his neck. Those sort of big box televisions and a little console in between was just fantastic. Just fantastic. That was youth. That was my youth. These are the images here that we were playing with, you know, as computer games. And they were great. They were great. New England IPA, then, one finger. Quite a small head on the beer. Nice and hazy. Exactly what it should be. 5.2% ABV. Good carbonation. Little bit of sediment in the bottom. I'm not sure if you can see that. Little bit there of maybe a speck of yeast or something there. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, it's got that New England sort of lots of hop. Packed full of juicy mango, passion fruit, kiwi maybe, juicy orange. Yeah, smells good. Smells really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, I'm liking that. I'm not saying too much, and I'm not looking at the camera too much, because there's something there. There's a longing flavour from start to finish that just travels along what I call the flavour profile. You're going from sweetness to maybe a tad of bitterness. It's like it's actually it's actually a bit of bitterness that's fighting its way through all of the flavours in the beer, and it's battling along, and then there's that little bit of bitterness. I'm tasting it right now on the tip of the tongue. It just lingers around a bit, and I like that. I like bitterness in beer, even though this is a New England IPA. It's not supposed to be hugely bitter. A lot of the flavours are centering around the middle of the beer here. Tropical, tin pineapple, that's what it is. It's like buying a tin of, I think it's called Dole, the company's called Dole, tin of pineapples from Dole. Open the tin, pull it back, and then drink the juice. Drink that syrupy tin pineapple juice straight out of the tin. That's what I'm getting here, that sort of sweet pineapple chunk, syrupy taste in the beer. It's nice. It's nice. It's a decent beer, it really is. A little bit of carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releasing more of the flavour. It's got a creamy, rich mouthfeel. Again, New England IPAs generally have that. I'm glad that they've stuck with New England IPA. A lot of breweries have transferred, especially British breweries, because I think there was not a misunderstanding, but a bit of confusion as to what New England was, because this style was invented in America. In America, they have a place called New England. It's the sort of Vermont area, region, city of America where this beer style came out of. It's sort of, all of these beer styles are based on the Alchemist's Heady Topper, which was probably one of the first, if not the first, New England IPA. Please comment in the comments box if I'm wrong on that. So this beer style exploded all over America. When it first came to the UK, we were calling it New England IPAs too. And in the beer community, everybody knew what it was. Everybody kind of understood it and knew what it was and were happy with it. But then when the companies, the breweries, wanted to roll these beers out maybe into supermarkets, you could imagine you'd say Doris. Say Jimmy sent his wife Doris down to the shops to buy a beer for Jimmy. Doris comes back with a New England IPA and he's looking at it and he's like, oh, what's this? I don't understand. NEIPA. NEIPA. I don't understand what this is. And you drink it, you like it, but he still doesn't know what it is. Because Jimmy doesn't know how to use the internet. You know, that sort of thing. It happens. Honestly, it happens. And that's not me taking the mickey out of people, by the way. It's just life. So what the British breweries decided to do was go, hey, you know, it's hazy, it's an IPA. That's a little bit more self-explanatory. Let's call it hazy IPA. But there for that beer's for the supermarket, sort of. This is more hardcore, not hardcore, but more sort of. I like the fact that they've stuck with New England IPA, because the beer drinkers out there, I'll use the word proper beer drink, the hardcore maybe, the people who still shop in bottle shops and they refuse to buy supermarket beer, they'll all understand what New England IPA is, and I think that's important. So let's rate it. It's a good beer. Very tasty, very juicy, very drinkable. Tin pineapple, a little bit of bitterness on the back end, a little bit sweet to begin with. Bit of passion fruit, mango. Yeah, I like it. It's a decent beer. So I'm going to rate it. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.